Hello everyone, hope you're having an excellent day today. I'm doing pretty good. Now, before we go any further into this video, I want to point out that I really dislike the idea of haul videos in general. I think it's silly, absurd, obscene, just flaunting a bunch of rare and expensive stuff you might have happened to buy. But I did get a ton of really cool Lego in just the past couple of days, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So let's just not dwell on this any longer. Let's get started. Okay, so let's start with some of the complete sets versus pieces. I think we got a couple things over here we can get started on. This is a Knights Kingdom 2 Wave 3 set, Sir Adric, which is a set that I never had as a kid, but I'm a huge fan of Knights Kingdom 2. I got a number of sets from the first wave, a few from the second wave. Third wave I never really got any of, and now I can rectify that now that I see them come into Atlanta Brick Co. I'm able to buy them. This is a $20 set. It's complete, has a really cool metal canister, so that's kind of unusual. So adding that to the collection, hoping to get more Wave 3 Knights Kingdom 2 sets. They aren't super expensive, they're just hard to find. Moving on, we've got this Island Extreme Stunts Wake Rider set. I don't think I had this one in particular as a kid. However, I was a gigantic fan of Island Extreme Stunts as well, another early 2000s Lego property. I got a couple sets from this line and just trying to complete the collection. I think I've got all of them now, so excited about that. Oh, and that's also $20, so pretty affordable for a sealed boxed set. Box is in okay condition, so another weird, obscure Lego thing that I think only me and a handful of others that are kind of the same age as me will understand. Moving on, we've got a Orient Expedition Scorpion Palace. This is also another kind of weird, obscure theme from the early 2000s. Once again, I'm sensing a pattern. This, I think, is a little bit more approachable for a lot of people, though, because Adventures is pretty popular across the board, and Orient Expedition actually was some of the better Adventure sets in a way. I think maybe not quite as iconic as some of the first wave desert stuff, but there's some great pieces in here. You got the elephant, the boulder, really exclusive prints, some great stuff. So this is one I had as a kid, and I'm glad to get it back again because all those pieces are long gone. And this one's in pretty good shape. The box is a little bit beat up on the side, but the pieces are all in really good shape on the inside. So this is a little more expensive. I think I paid about $180 for this, which is still, I think, a little below what you'll see on Bricklink. So still got a good deal, even though we're getting into more expensive territory now. The next item is bigger and definitely more expensive. We've got the Dragon Palace here, or Dragon Fortress here. And this is another Orient Expedition set. Never had this as a kid. My best friend at the time, Riley, he had this, and I was always excited to see it in his Lego collection. But now I've got it. Now I've got the Golden Dragon. Really excited about that cool element. This is a great set, and can't wait to build it, experience it for the first time. And the box is pretty beat up, but I normally don't collect the boxes anyway, so this is just gonna go in storage. It's just cool to have one to go with it anyway. I think I paid a little over $300 for this. That's still, I think, a decent deal, especially with the box and fully complete. So these can be pretty expensive if they're in great shape. This one's in okay shape, and that's the kind of the condition I wanted it. Don't want to have to pay for a new sealed set. That'd just kind of be a drag. I think that's pretty much the completed sets, except for I made a purchase on Lego.com, so I got this gift with purchase, the little fireworks. Great. I actually have a build that these can go into very thematically. More on that later. The reason I got that gift with purchase is because I made a big purchase of black tiles, mostly black tiles from Lego Pick and Build. Oh, and the bag just burst, so I'm gonna be careful with that. But a couple, I think like over 1,000 black tiles in different sizes, like 2x2, 2x4, 1x2, 1x4, 2x3, and even some 6x6 tiles. I didn't have a lot of those before. So that's good, but I also threw in a few red leaves. Steven was super excited about that. Just cool to have leaves in different colors for trees and kind of fanciful forest creations. Also got a couple of the new style bow element, like a bow and arrow for minifigures. I think it looks really cool. It can work for both castle and fantasy environments. I got a few Black Knight helmets as well because they were a super good deal. I want to make some more Black Falcons to fight my Lion Knights eventually. But that'll hopefully help me finish up Tron. More on that later, of course. We'll be doing more Tron updates as I'm able to get more progress done. Got a small bricklink order. I say small, there's over 130 of these silver arrows in here. That will go towards building the Lion Knights army, which I've covered very briefly on a short or a story here and there on social media, but I'll be doing a full video on that soon. Really excited about that. Hundreds of minifigures. These are just going on the lance tips for the cavalry. So that gives you an idea of the numbers happening here, 130 cavalry-ish. A few more lances, silver lances look cool. And some more of those new bow pieces, again, this time in brown, or reddish brown. And these will go great on foresters or archers for a castle setting. Looking forward to that. Always trying to get new castle pieces if they show up. So that bricklink order arrived literally today, so awesome. So inside this gigantic cardboard box is me and Steven's combined lug bulk from last year. So if you don't know, lug bulk is a thing you can do if you're part of a LEGO users group that's officially recognized by LEGO. You can apply to order parts directly from LEGO themselves. It's a long, complicated process. It's kind of difficult to do. You kind of have to be in a sizable lug that kind of knows what they're doing in order to accomplish that. For more information, seek out your local lug, ask them how they're able to do that. You can get more information there. The only thing I'm not allowed to talk about is what I paid for them, which was very affordable compared to even pick and build. It's a good deal. That's all I'm going to say. One of the coolest pieces that me and Steven got was this 2x2 brick. This is the transparent opalescent satin color. I've heard it referred to that too. And they just look absolutely magical. These pieces are amazing. You've got, depending on which direction the light's coming from, they can look pink, blue, purple, but it's all kind of this milky white piece. It's really cool. So we just got them because they looked interesting and they were a pretty good deal. So we're excited to see how we can incorporate these very unusual pieces into MOCs in the future. We got some small tiles, some white fern pieces, great for snowy scenes. There was a couple of cool white plant pieces in this lug bulk here. More white leaves, a 1,000 white leaves there. Got some bricks with studs on the side, always good for castle texturing. Gray slopes, great for mountains. The profile bricks, AKA the brick pattern bricks, in various colors. So you've got sand blue, kind of this light bright green. I would call it elves green. You've got light flesh, the color of the normal flesh tone licensed minifigure profile bricks, and this light aqua. So super cool colors. Definitely never seen those before and excited to have those for more fantasy style castle builds or even just regular architecture stuff too. We've got a huge bag of yellow leaves, it's kind of bright yellow. There's 600 of them here and that's enough to do a sizable fall colored tree. Steven was overjoyed to get these. A bunch more weird gray slopes and tiles and some headlight bricks. Ink wells, I think Steven ordered like 1,000 of those for some reason. Yeah, I have no idea why. We'll eventually use them, I guess. Just a bunch of gray pieces. Dark orange 6x6 plates, very useful. Dark tan, lavender. Okay, you've got a bunch of fern pieces. These new leaf pieces that have been very popular in recent friend sets. So excited to get a bag full of those, a bunch of them. Be able to build a nice tree or landscape vegetation. Some lime green new fern pieces, excited to get those. I think I got about 50 of them there. And Steven wanted to get a bunch of these mini pine trees in olive green, which is a color that I haven't seen before. I think it's in some of those botanical sets, so pretty cool. And that's about it for our lug bulk, except for the fact that I ordered 1,700 purple, transparent, opal Rock Raiders style crystal pieces. I am super excited about these, as you can imagine. I've been collecting crystals like a madman for the past couple of years. The addiction hasn't stopped, unfortunately. I got some of these from a friend who went to the Legoland factory store in Germany. He bought me over 1,000 there and 1,700 here. I think that brings my total, with a few extra purchases here and there, over about 3,000 of these bad boys. So I'm gonna be building a gigantic purple geode. Probably not anytime immediately, but eventually you'll see something really special, really cool, all illuminated. Rock Raiders will return, I assure you. And the sets, plus the lug bulk, there's actually more. Yes, there's still more pieces to go through. Let's dive into those really quick. So we have here a giant box of bulk Lego pieces. A lot of weird, unusual elements happening here. This all came from Atlanta Brick Co. I got it off the pick-a-brick table over the past couple months. Every time I'm walking by, I'll see a piece, oh, I need that. I'll just grab it on my way to my next task. And after collecting those in a bin for a couple months, you have a lot of bulk, so you have to buy it up. And yeah, I just paid the same price everybody does. Once you get a certain amount of pounds, I think this is about 10 pounds, you get a pretty good rate on it. So happy about that, good deal again. So a lot of weird stuff. We've got Baby Yoda chunks. We've got the 2013 Castle, King's Castle set. Pretty much most of it in here. You've got a bunch of black bricks, black plates, tan plates, some adventurers pieces, like there's the dome from one of the hot air balloons. Next to night windshield. Just a lot of really cool pieces. Colors that I like, things that catch my eye, things I know I'll need for stuff, like projects like black and tan for Tron and Dune one day. So yeah, lots of bulk there. This is not nearly as sorted as you can imagine as the lug bulk, so it'll all basically go into my bin to be sorted. Really should do a sorting stream soon, that would be really good. Oh, and one more thing. Got a brand new microphone to plug into my computer for live streams, so I'll be doing more of those for sure. And because I've got lots of bulk brick piling up, we'll be doing a sorting stream tomorrow, Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern time, so hopefully see you there. And thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, even if I kind of despise the idea of haul videos. Hope you appreciated this tour of stuff that I like to buy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.